Pre-K, and welcome to another day of our language lesson. This week we have been discussing word families. Last class we started discussing the at family and the ak family. Let's review our vowels because as we know, word families begin with vowels. And a word family is a pattern. We have a pattern that begins with a vowel and then it has a consonant. So we have A, apple, E, egg, I, igloo, O, octopus, U, up are 5 basic vowels. We also know that those vowels are short sounding vowels and long vowels. The long sounding vowels, just say their name, A, E, I, O, U. Remember Pre-K, in our class we know that Y is a vowel and W is a vowel. When is W a vowel, Miss Joanne? Well, when W comes together with another vowel like EU, then the W becomes a vowel. So ooh, like in the bird flew in the sky. Y is a vowel when it is treated with the sounds E and I. Baby, baby. At the end of baby, we hear the long vowel E, but the spelling of baby is B-A-B-Y. The bird will fly. The bird will fly. We hear the long vowel I. We spell the word fly F-L-Y. So Y and W are also vowels, but we also know that. Now today, we are going to replace our A with vowel I, short vowel sound I. So at, we magically change to it. Now some of you, I can hear you saying, Miss Joanne, that's a sight word, and you are correct. At was a word family and a sight word. It is a word family and a sight word. So let's see how our at changed into it. We first had hat, at. Now what happens if we change that A to I, it? It changed into it, hit, hit. If we changed rat, we changed the A to I, and that middle sound, we changed the I to it. We have it, writ. Is that a real word or one of our nonsense words? I think it's a nonsense word. Now let's change blat. Remember we had blat into, can you say that now? Oh, that's one of our blends. Blit. Blit. Real word or nonsense word? Nonsense word. And let's change our, a 3-letter blend. Spl. Splat. Splat into, let's change that into an I. And did anyone read that word, that new word when we changed the vowel sound? Split, split. How many of you can do a split Pre-K? Why don't you try that? How many splits can you do in 1 minute? Remind you of something? Now we're gonna go and we had previously, we had the word family ak. And if we noticed, we also said that when a word has one clap and it ends with a k sound, we spell it with a CK. So we had ak the last time that we were together, and we're changing the a to a I. So now our word family is ick. I-C-K. So let's see what it was with an A. Oops. That was tack. So if we change the A in tack to I, it changes to the word tick. Tick tock, tick tock. So tick. We had sack. There was an A there, and we are changing it to I, and we're getting sick. That's a sad word. We don't want to be sick. We had stack. We're changing that A again to I. And I'm guessing and hoping that everyone, oh, that's a blend. Stick, stick. You hit the ball with the stick. And we had black, color word that you also were writing about in your Draw and Write book last week, which is a sight word. And let's change that A to I. And we have blick, blick. Now, I thought that was a nonsense word, but I found out that's actually an art supply store in Boston called Blick. So it is not a nonsense word. So we have reviewed our word families for today. I want you to think about other word families and play with changing your vowel in the word family to make a new word. Tell me on Hi Mama what word you started with, and when you change the vowel, did you actually make a real word or a nonsense word? I'll be waiting for those Hi Mamas. Now, that was our review for today. Our focus for today, pre-K, is the concept of a sentence. And I know that we have been working on sentence writing together in class. But we really have to keep focused on understanding what a sentence is, because we're going to write sentences for a long time. So I really want you to really know what a sentence is. So we are going to talk about today a telling sentence and an asking sentence. Now, I really want you to pay close attention, because I want you to understand what a sentence means to someone who's reading your sentence, the reader of your sentence. When you're telling someone or writing a telling sentence, you are telling something about who, a person, or it can be a what, but today we're going to concentrate on who. Who did what? Your sentence will tell the reader who did what. Mike, in our example, Mike ran. Who ran? Mike. What did Mike do? Ran. In our telling sentences, we end the sentence with a period. I hear you shouting, a period, Miss Joanna, period. Yes, yes. But now you know what a telling sentence does for the reader. You are telling them information. You are telling them an action about someone or something. We can add to what we're saying or what we're telling about by telling the reader where. So who did what? Where did that person do what they're doing? Let's look at the example. Mike ran home. Period. Who are we talking about? Mike. What did Mike do? Ran. Where did he run to? He ran home. So in my sentence, Mike ran home, whomever is reading my sentence will know that I am telling them Mike ran home. Who did what and where? Take a couple of minutes, or a minute, pre-K, and think of a telling sentence. I want you to tell that sentence to whomever is in the room with you. Did you share your sentence? Okay. So I hope that that person understood what you were telling them. Who did what and where. Okay? Now let's switch over to asking sentence. When we're talking about an asking sentence, we're really asking a question. And we know that a question is something that you wonder about. What do I wonder? Well, we talked about the 5 W brother words. What, who, when, where, why, and the bonus, how. Let's dig into this. What is your name? I'm wondering what someone's name is. So I'm going to ask them a question, or if I'm writing the question down, I'm going to use my question word, what. What is your name? Now you will notice that at the end of my sentence, my question sentence, the symbol has changed. It went from a little dot, that means a period, to a question mark. It's a question mark because we are asking a question. We are no longer telling something. So let's move on to another question. Who ate the last cookie? Who ate the last cookie? So we're asking, we're wondering, hey, who ate the last cookie? So who indicates that we are asking about a person, right? We want to know who was the person who ate the last cookie. Our next question word is when. When will we eat pizza? Question mark. The when question is going to ask about time. Should really make a connection about what you're learning about in math this week. When will we eat pizza? We're asking about what time. What time in the day? Where are you? Question mark. So we want to know the location of a person or a thing when we use the question word where. Next, we have the question word why. Why is he hiding? We want a reason. We are looking for a reason. So when we want a reason for something and our brain is wondering, what's the reason that he's hiding? We use the question word why. Now the last one does not begin with W. It begins with H. And it is the word how. When we are using the question word how, we want to know the steps so that we can solve something. How do you make a cake? Well, we're asking, can you give me the steps so that I may follow them and make a cake? How? So as you can see, our question words are what, who, when, where, why, how. when we're writing a question sentence, we want to end our sentence with a punctuation mark that is called a question mark. And that will tell the reader that we're asking them a question. Okay, pre-K? So today, I really would like you to practice writing telling sentences and asking sentences. Pick one. Are you going to write a sentence that asks what, who, when, where, why, or how? Let me know. Ask your parents to either take a picture of your sentence and send it through Hi Mama, or ask them to type your sentence for you and send it to me through Hi Mama. Okay, pre-K? Good job today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.